Okay, so I am back. So we're just going to set this side to dry, and it's mostly dry right now. Now, this we are going to turn into a little pocket. So I want to turn it upside down because I'm going to use this bottom piece for the pocket part. And I'm just going to fold it up. Right there. Yeah, I think about there is where I want it. Okay, and then I'm just going to tuck this in right on that line there to give me a little bit of a lip, like so, for my pocket. And then this is going to come down for the closure right here. So we've got a nice little pocket. Now, what we're going to do with this is I am going to sew around it, and then I'm going to use this little rose as a closure, so it'll keep that tucked in here. So I'm also going to sew around this, and it is pretty much, I'm going to sand it first though. Where's my, I just have a little nail file here. It gets a little rough and bumpy on here, so I just like to go around and just kind of go in little circles. Oops. Doesn't have to be, I don't want to over sand it because then I'll tear the paper, but I just want it to be nice and smooth. I don't want it to have that gritty. I mean, it has a somewhat gritty texture anyway, because that's the nature of the gesso, but there were some places where it was raised and I just wanted to tone those down. Okay, so I'm going to go sew around here and sew around here, and I will be back. Okay, so I went ahead and sewed around the small tag too, and then on this one you want to sew around the whole thing. I went ahead and glued on a little bit of the crochet trim across the bottom, and I did a straight stitch all around and just a zigzag across there. So this will fold up, oops, into our, I guess I can cut that piece off, into our pocket. And so what we want to do now is I want to bend this back a little bit because it does get a little warbly with the gesso, but if I just run that along there, it's fine. So I need to close this envelope here. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to ink it first. It's just a little bit easier before I finish it. So I'm going to ink the edges here of the large tag. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and poke a hole in this. I want to use the 3/16 side. And okay, so now we've got that piece. And then I want to go ahead and ink this one. And on this one, I want to go ahead and ink the inside a little bit, because it is going to, well, this piece is going to show a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece down here, and we're going to put the tags inside the tags. The tickets inside this pocket. So I just want to glue that down, and then what we're going to do is attach that to this. But I'm going to go ahead and clip this for a second. I sewed it on, you know, I always do a prototype and then I do the video. I sewed this down the first time, but then I didn't have stitching all over, so I ended up sewing it twice, and I don't want that to be weak by any means. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll just ink this one real quick while that's setting that glue. Okay, and then I will punch a hole in this one as well. I have the 3/16, yes. Okay, and I'm going to use the eyelash trim for this. This is a new one I found. It is called Sterling. I really like the other one. I believe it was Champagne. But I'm running low on it. And then this one is called Sterling. It could go for silver, for gray. It almost even has a little bit of a purpley tint. So it could go the way of purple. So, okay, so there's that tag. And then I'll go ahead and put this one in the small tag. Uh-oh, I'm all tangled up already. That's the hardest part about this eyelash trim. I love it, but I get tangled up in it. Okay, that looks good. There we go. Okay, so I'll go ahead and ink. Boy, this little sponge, look, this was a new one. I just bought it like a week or so ago, and I'm tearing it up. I must be doing more inking than before. So I'm gonna have to, I have other ones over here, but they have other colors on them, and I don't want to mix them. I kind of have like one I use for all the browns, one I use for the reds, one I use for the blues, and then the greens. So, okay, and I am going to go ahead and do both sides of this, and then just a little bit of that, whatever that is, zhuzh, a zhuzh of ink, I don't know. I like this one because it says butterfly. Okay. And like I said, these are going to go in the pocket. Okay. And then the other tag is going to go in the pocket that we make by putting on the pocket. So, pocket. Okay. Now we need to, oh, I forgot to ink this one. Okay, let me do it over here so I don't have so much crumbs over there, because this is really coming off in big chunks. Okay. Yuck. So this one, let's see, how do I want this to go? I think it goes this way, and I'm just going to glue the bottom half of this down. Not even half, maybe 2/3. And I'm going to add that right there in the middle, because this is what we will use for our closure. I think I probably have those sides done, so I'll move that over there. And then you see that'll be able to tuck right inside there. Okay, so these tickets will go inside that, and this ticket will go when we attach this. Well, actually, let me glue this on and then we'll worry about it. Okay, so I'm just going to do the sides and the bottom. And I hope you'll go check out G's video, because she explains this, I think, a little bit better than I do. I just love watching her videos. So soothing Okay, so I'm going to attach that pocket there, and now I'm going to put this clip here on the bottom. So I want to make sure that that stays and doesn't come off. And is that a smidge crooked? Let's fix that. Oh, what is it I say? Nobody will text me until I start making a video. Okay, and then this one, I want to, I guess I'll ink the back a little bit. Just grunge it up a little bit. Don't need it totally, but this goes right here in this pocket, and it's not going to want to go in because I have those clips, but those just help me hold the glue until it kind of takes hold. I'm going to take these two tags and put them in this pocket here, just like so. Get them down in there where this will close, and I'm going to flip that underneath there, and then this is going to go, you know what, I'm going to trim this off because it's going to bug me going in and out of the pocket. Okay, this goes right back there. Now when I attach this to a page, I mean you can make this a floating pocket, but I think I'm going to attach it to a page and just glue the side and the bottom and make a tuck. I like to make tucks. You could do all three sides and make another tag in the top if you wanted to. Do another medium tag would fit perfectly right there. That would be good. But I want to make another tuck because I like being able to put things of different sizes in there. So that is what I've got done today. So there again, go check out G's video. I will put the link below, and I think next on my agenda is that snippet tag. I kind of did these out of order, but we'll get to it. So see you next time. Thanks for watching.